The hinge rig can be a successful way to present pop-up bait over a clear area on a lake bed. It's worked for me in the past catching fish in cold winter months. As I say, works best over clear areas, particularly when using a stiff boom. Here's how to tie the boom section. So materials that we're going to use for building this: you want 2 swivels, 1 for each end. You're going to want your material that you're using. In this case I'm using mono, however fluoro can be used. And you're going to want a beta needle for pulling the ends through. Let's start with our first end. So take your swivel and pass your line through the eye on one end. Make a decent sized section, loop over like so, so that the line is passed through one eye and then double back on itself. Straighten these out, curve them over much like you would when tying a hair rig. Now because we're using mono, it's fairly loose and floppy and soft, so we can pass the link straight through. Hold on to the loop there so that we don't end up too long. Moisten before we tie it off. Once again, if this line has been in the water, don't stick it in your mouth because it'll be really bad for you. There's our first section. And repeat the same again on this end. Pass the line through the eye of the swivel, double over, fold and catch. That's the swivel through and tighten up. There we go. Now obviously this is a very long section here. Normally you wouldn't have your boom section nearly quite as long as that for most carp fishing rigs. Typically it would be somewhere around this sort of length, up to about 15 centimeters up to. This is a fluorocarbon rig, so if you're using this one specifically, you'd want that over a slightly clear area, because if it lands on a twig, it can poke it up. Thanks for watching.